Good evening, everybody. I hope you're having a great time. So let's talk about fousey. Now, the fousey drama has been going on for the last couple days, last couple weeks, really. I want to say a little bit around right before the elections happened. Um, if you're not aware, fousey got into a lot of drama due to him physically abusing one of his coworkers, which is not a good thing. And over the course of days, really, yeah, the abuse kind of kept going on. He had a lot of like breakdowns, or some people call it crash out, kind of like frantic manic attacks here and there. And those, you know, they are bad, extremely bad to the point where if his employees wanted to, they could sue him easily. They have grounds, right? Especially you punch your own cameraman and then you go on a tirade against your other employees, and a downward spiral. And not too long before this video was being made, Fuji got into a bit of drama with Kimasar, which I was aware of, but I didn't really pay attention because there was a lot of other important things going on. And on top of that, there was holding between him and his mom. Some stuff got leaked, and it's not a good thing for him. Now, this video isn't really going into a deep dive of his drama, but more of him as an individual, right? And what I mean by that is, Fuzi is somebody that I've encountered in real life. And what I mean by that is, I met an individual, actually, it was a close friend of mine. We were friends for a good year, and we were co workers prior before that, who were similar to Fuzi in every way. Frantic manic attack, extremely over exaggeration, very abusive, like basically physically and mentally, to the point where you couldn't be around him for too long, right? And he had a lot of yes men or yes people, as his case, right? Both had real deep mental issues, like, you know, and you can easily tell they both were. Yeah, well, Fuzi was like, well, both of them, but especially Fuzi. But what I'm doing is comparing the two. So, you know, drug abuse and alcohol abuse, and if I was to bet money, I would 100% believe that Fuzi had suffered some type of accident that resulted in him being in his state of mind, or some change of events that more or less crack his ego or not his ego, but his psyche, to the point where it's almost irreversible. And I think we all met people like Fuji in real life. Very not what is very narcissistic, very aggressive, prone to just emotional breakdown. You know, always exaggerating. Their voice is always cracking. They're very physically abusive, whether they be a lover or a friend or even your parents or sibling. People like Fuji do exist. And as the drama was going on, there was a lot of notes and beats of an individual and really an old friend of mine. We're not friends anymore, God bless. But that was similar to Fuzi. And if I was to predict the outcome of this, Fuzi's probably it's going to head to jail. The individual I'm talking about, someone I knew, hasn't, but I'm very surprised. Um, Especially when they go into the cycle of good moves, bad moves, crashing out, and high success, only to plummet and fall and take it out on everybody. Fuji is somebody like that, and I think we all again met people like Fuji in real life. I think if I were to meet Fuji in real life, I think I will get into like physical a physical fight with him, because that's you don't tolerate people like that. And I think the reason why people tolerate people like Fuji is because his wealth and success. And that normal? Yeah, it's a lot more normal than you think it is, sadly. And it's as we're looking at it, I believe I think we're watching Locale Live, and they were going over a Twitter video where like Fuji is surrounded by yes man, right? You can tell that this is an individual who was so lost in life and so gone, so mentally broken, right, to the point of just in he can't recover. I mean, not saying he can't recover, but he's at a current point right now where he's still deep in his own crap, attempt of recovery would be a miracle, right? Do I think there's a possibility? Obviously, yes. I think there is a possibility of him recovering, but as things are going in the current drama, I feel like it would take a miracle, and I really doubt it. Given that he's been in a lot of, or been in physical stuff with his employees, and I think there was also some allegation of SA and a bunch of stuff like that. I see that the drama will only get worse and worse. Now, right now, he's in Australia, I believe. And when he was going to, I believe, Australia or whatever, he got stopped at an airport. We caused a bunch of ruckus and drama. He's an individual, and I know my opinion on this. It's gonna be very divisive, but I think he's an individual that got lucky early on with success. He got lucky because he was there early on and he was able to gain an audience, and he met the right people that would give him the audience and that will always give him attention and always guarantee that his name will always be out there, whether you know him or not. And I think he's an individual that should have never got that. He should have been somebody who should have worked a regular job, gone to therapy, take his medicine, lived a regular life. But because he got lucky so early on YouTube and just generally internet and especially streaming, he's not at a point where I don't think he can just simply go back to normal life. I think this is a whole video topic in itself, and fousey is like that. And overall, this video is more of just my thoughts on the whole drama and fousey as an individual. As I said, I met people like fousey, or I met a person like fousey in real life, and the outcome is that that people will just leave him, or he'll just start to leave people, even though it makes no sense, and that because these people are the people that will genuinely help him. I don't I don't think the fousey story is gonna end well. Maybe he'll be lucky and he'll gain success and money and all that horrible stuff for him, because in the end, those stuff isn't good for him. He shouldn't, and I feel like this opinion will get me some flack, but he is an individual that should not be in that position in life. But because he was there so early on and he had a personality that just attracted people, he's successful. And whether we like it or not, he's here to stay until we get arrested or something. But who knows? Um, that's all. I hope everybody have a great time. God bless and be safe. Bye now.